Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
Talking now with a couple of the stars from East Sac County tonight as they pick up a nice win on the road for the second night in a row, 72-47 tonight at Southeast Valley. And we'll chat first here with Aiden Vondrak. And a couple of big threes for you in that first half. You guys jumped out to a nice lead there after the first quarter was kind of a back-and-forth battle for the first few minutes. And then you guys kind of settled into a rhythm there late in that first quarter, led by 7 going into the second, pulled away going into halftime, and then a little bit of a run for Southeast Valley late in the third, but you guys kind of took away any of their hopes at a fourth-quarter comeback by scoring the first 8 points in that fourth quarter. So not really a roller coaster of a night, just kind of a smooth sailing victory for you guys, back-to-back nights with wins. Pretty good 26 hours for you guys, I'd say.
Yeah, we definitely needed it.
So talk about the win tonight and what you guys learned last night coming into tonight to get back-to-back wins like that.
We were fired up since last night. You know, we had momentum and wanted to keep it going. We knew we could get a win here, so played tough. 25 fouls in the first half. You got to do something better than keep fouling and play smarter and shoot the hoops and make them.
What was it like out there? Because in that first quarter, I think I saw 16 fouls, and then second quarter, I made the comment, this could be a long second quarter. What's it like as a player out on the floor when you know pretty much any little contact's going to draw a whistle?
Yeah, you just look at the other guy and hope they didn't call a foul on you.
But good shooting night for you guys. I have you guys finishing with 9 threes, you two combined for 7 of them, with Caleb Eichhorn knocking down the other 2. What was going so well for you guys tonight? Was it the defense not closing in on you guys, or were you guys just making openings, or what was working for your offense?
Drive in, they ball you up, and you kick out through a three-pointer, and Ludwig will knock them down, Caleb will knock them down, and I can knock them down. So do that, break the press, try to get some transition buckets, and make it all work.
How'd you feel about your defense tonight?
Pretty good. We had quite a few steals, and yeah, pretty good.
Awesome. Well, Aiden, congratulations on the win here tonight. Big plans for Christmas. I don't need to know about them, but I wish you a very Merry Christmas and enjoy some time away from basketball for a little while.
Thank you.
That's Aiden Vondrak joining us. We'll chat with Carter Ludwig next. And Carter, you finished with 17 points tonight. Great first half with 11, and then in that fourth quarter there was about a 2-minute streak where you were making every play, whether it was offense or defense. You were making the play, got the 3. There was a layup in there too, just making some big plays. Leading scorer tonight. Give us the assessment of the win from your perspective.
And we knew coming off last night they were going to be a little bit bigger, and we knew we needed to have some big shots. I knew I needed to have caught a few threes, so I just went out there and did my thing.
How'd you feel coming off of that win last night? Obviously, first win of the season, kind of get that monkey off your back. And then you get a team tonight that had kind of a similar feeling. They had just picked up their first win of the season. So how does it feel to string a couple back-to-back like that going into a week and a half off with nothing but just thinking about the second part of the season?
Yeah, it just, coming off the win last night, I knew it was big adrenaline, and I hit a few last night. I knew I needed to hit a lot tonight because we've been struggling a little bit hitting threes, and finally found my rhythm and made a few.
For a team shooting 25% behind the arc, I don't know how many you guys missed tonight, but I would imagine you guys had to be pretty pleased with the three-point percentage tonight. Great win. Anything you want to work on personally or as a team over break before you get into back into action? Looks like you guys will play Woodbury Central first thing out of the gate in January.
Yeah, just the boxing out, rebounding, and working more on the threes and more transition baskets, and things like that.
Okay. Well, congratulations on the win, Carter, and I appreciate your time here on our postgame show.
All right, thank you.
That's Carter Ludwig joining us here from the Raiders. We'll talk with Coach Todd Bontrager now after the nice win here, and I mentioned it to the guys, but pretty good 26 hours for you guys, not to mention travel time before the win last night. 2 great wins back-to-back. How you feeling going into Christmas break?
Hey, 2 great road wins. Last night we played a really clean game, nice flow. We had 25 assists last night. I'm not sure if we were got to that point tonight. Tonight was truly an original game. I mean, the official, you cannot get any flow of the game. It was hard to coach. It was hard to play. There was 18 fouls with like 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter between the 2 teams. Neither team knew what to do. It was just weird. And so we had to fight foul trouble tonight. The two guys you talked to there, Ludwig did a great job. Hit some big shots and always gave us momentum. So he had timely shots. And then Aiden, the floor general, took great care of the ball. Heck, he even hit some nice big. He's not kind of our go-to shooter, but that kick-out three and stuff, he nailed a couple, three of those, and they just came at a nice time, and he did a great job too. But he's been our vocal leader, and is doing awesome. Just really liked how our guys battled. They, I know we got a technical, it's still a phantom technical. Neither team heard anything, so I don't know what was going on there, because I'd like to say we played pretty smart, and we didn't let any emotions get in the way of the inconsistent play out there. So
yeah, I was going to ask about that, because it's not a situation where a coach would get mad because your team had just gotten fouled and then you guys get the technical. And I knew something was up because I think I saw the clipboard hit the chair pretty hard after that. But, yeah. Who knows what led up to it. Not a position where you guys were going to be upset about them fouling you. But you guys battled back first quarter. Early on, it looked like it might be a back-and-forth game. Before anybody got to 5, you were trading the lead back and forth, and then you guys got a lead. I think you might have hit a 3 or something around there, and it just felt like you knew going the rest of the way you were going to be feeling good.
Hit a 3, and then I think Aiden hit a big one soon after. Those shots got us momentum. I think we're up 13 at half or 14. It was a tight game. It was 7 or 8 points, and it felt frustrating because it was hard. It was hard to coach that game and get our kids adjusted, and we're fighting foul trouble, and it was a tough one.
2 nights ago, you're sitting on an 0-3 team. Now you're looking at a 2-3 team going into Christmas break. Is it one of those things where you wish you could keep playing now that you've strung a couple back together, or are you looking forward to the break and things you can build off in practice before January?
Last week we had 1 practice and no games going into these 2 games. So things we wanted to work on last week and prepare for, we didn't have a chance to. We hadn't really seen much zone. We did a really nice job with it, though, these last 2 games. And so, we need to there's a lot of things. We're a week behind schedule here. It's like we always look forward to taking 7 days off. It's like, well, we kind of need to practice because we haven't practiced in the last 7 days, really. So we got to improve our defensive rebounding. We're not boxing out of our zone very well, but we haven't played much zone. We played man pretty much the first 3 games against some really quick athletes that pass the ball well, and it's tough to zone up teams like that can stretch you out with shooting and penetration. So we got a lot of things to work out, but I like the growth of our team these 2 nights and the leadership we've gotten, and it's been different guys too. But Carter Ludwig shot the ball really well these last 2 nights. He was going to be kind of our main perimeter shooter going into the season, and the way he ended last year. And so he started off a little slow first couple games, but looking good. That helps us out. So we got Brody Beckman back, who's another point guard for us, to share that with Aiden, and he's going to do some good things for us, especially in transition, create some stuff. He's a creator, so looking forward to getting him back. Yeah, he only had a couple practices. Well, 1 practice last week because he just got cleared from the collarbone injury he had in football, and I thought he did a really good job.
Well, congratulations on this win tonight, Coach. Enjoy it. Enjoy Christmas break, and you'll be back at them January 3rd against Woodbury Central. We wish you the best there.
A lot of games, a couple more to make up the first couple weeks.
And I know there are some teams that have some scheduled for Thursday that may have to make those up too. We'll see.
Yeah, it's crazy out there.
Yeah. Not a good sign when we're getting snowed out this much in December, but best of luck the rest of the season, Coach, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks for your coverage. Appreciate it.
That's Todd Bontrager, head coach of the East Sac Raiders. They win tonight 72-47.